Let's talk about this mother fricker.
Aaron Fraudgers. What a fucking god. You know,
Aaron Rodgers stays with the Packers. Did you think that was going to happen? I thought he was going to dip out.
I thought it was the most likely scenarios that he stays.
Really?
I remember saying the most likely scenarios he stays, but if he doesn't, he goes to Denver.
Yeah.
I kind of knew Russ wasn't going to stay. It's so different when the team is winning. I mean, how do you tell yourself as Aaron Rodgers that you could go anywhere else and have more success? They're doing so well. They did so fucking well. They were so good in the regular season. They had a really tough game against the Niners with horrible weather conditions and horrible special teams. Okay. So call it whatever you want. Call it a fluke. But maybe he's not clutch in the playoffs, whatever. I can't really comment on any of that because I don't fucking know what goes through these dudes' heads. But if you're Aaron Rodgers and they're about to pay you $200 million over 4 years and your team's already playing great, and it has been for 4 years, fucking stay. He tweeted out, just wanted to clear some things up. Yes, I will be playing with the Packers next year. However, reports about me signing a contract are inaccurate, as are the supposed terms of the contract I signed. I'm very excited to be back.
Year 18.
Is it really? Is it really year 18? You know what's crazy is like in the NFL, all people ever care about is getting one ring. They don't care how many you have. They just care that you have one.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for Aaron Rodgers that he has one already. Because imagine how much shit he'd be getting if he didn't even have the one ring. Like it's so important in the NFL. In the NBA, you gotta have 10 rings or you can't even talk about Michael Jordan. It's like, all right, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But like here, it's really all just about the one ring.
$200 million contract for 4 years.
Yeah, where do you even get that kind of money?
Dude.
They've been embezzling Bitcoin. They probably sold an NFT. They probably sold an NFT and that's how they're paying it.
So is DeVante Adams going to be there?
I think yes. I think it reminds, you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember the Rams signed Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, and like Robert Woods all at the same time?
Right.
And it was just like, where are you pulling this money out of your ass? Mm-hmm. You gave Jalen Ramsey a 4-year $80 million, you gave Donald a 4-year $80 million, you gave Robert Woods a 4-year $80 million?
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking rocket scientist, but you've got 50 other dudes to pay.
Right.
And that's $240 million. How is that possible? You know, I think all the viewers, but I think our perception and viewers' perception of how salary cap works is so different than how salary cap actually
I don't
works.
understand it at all. It makes no sense to me.
My understanding is they can really, it's like how, you know how the U.S. is in debt?
They just print money.
You know how the U.S. is in debt?
Yeah.
Yeah. To who?
Right, yeah.
Who are we paying back?
True.
Yeah. The salary cap? Oh, no. Guess I'll just pay Aaron Rodgers $200 million. DeVante Adams $100 million, and I'll worry about
They're
it
saying
later.
DeVante got tagged.
Yeah, he's franchise tagged.
Okay, what does that mean? In terms, because it's like, what does it really mean?
I am going to make sure I don't paraphrase this. I'm going to read it straight off the thing. How does the NFL franchise tag work? And how much do players get paid? When the NFL offseason heats up, one of the biggest storylines to watch every year is which players get the franchise tag. Okay. I know the Steelers used it on Freiermuth, their tight end.
Okay.
And the Cowboys used it on Dalton Schultz, their tight end. Teams have a 2-week window to apply the 1-year tender. Players who get the tag either have to sign their tender or negotiate a longer-term contract with their team before the July 15th deadline.
So they're pretty much saying you got to stay for a year or work out a long-term contract.
The franchise tag is essentially a 1-year contract that guarantees a predetermined salary for players. The salary amount is set by the averaging the top 5 salaries by position for the previous league year, or if it's higher, 120% of a player's salary for the previous season. So players like quarterbacks and defensive ends will have a much higher salary tag than positions like kickers or punters. With the salary cap climbing to an estimated $200 million, here are the reported salaries for each position under the franchise tag. For wide receivers, it's $17.8 million. So it's a 1-year contract, and it's saying, okay, take this, or you take the longer term. Now, what happened with Le'Veon Bell is they placed the franchise tag on Le'Veon Bell, and Le'Veon Bell was like, fuck you. I want to get paid. And that's when he ended up going to the Jets. He ended up sucking balls.
Fell off.
And now he's washed.
Yeah.
So it's about the worst gamble of all time.
So it sounds like DeVante Adams is tagged, and he is going to be playing for the Packers.
I think so. I think he will accept it.
I mean, if I was him, I would want to.
I think he will
Since
restructure
Rodgers-
for a long-term deal.
Something along the lines of Rodgers.
Yeah.
4 years,
I mean,
5 years.
You just never know how much NFL players actually care about winning a Super Bowl. It is the biggest disconnect between watchers of football and players of football. Do you care about winning a Super Bowl, or do you care about getting paid, your family, and good weather?
Yeah.
This is why all NBA players end up in Los Angeles. They want their kids to go through a good school district, and they want to be in good weather.
Why Tom Brady went to the Bucks.
Yeah, he
And they will still
give a
fucking
fuck.
sauced
He
it
still
up.
won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
players are a lot more likely to stay in Tampa Bay than they are in Detroit. And obviously, one team is better than the other. But even if they both were poverty, you're probably going to stay in Tampa Bay a lot longer than you stay in Detroit.
Yeah, so we were talking about the salary cap too, and it's like who really determines it, and like where's the money going, like who are you in debt to, and then like I showed you this article right here. It's like they could just do whatever the fuck they want
Yeah.
to get money. They can just do whatever.
Packers add 176,000 new shareholders, net approximately 66 million with 6 ever stock offerings. So they're just like, yeah, we need some money.
Yeah.
So let's just pump 66 million into the, it's going to ongoing construction projects at Lambeau Field. Yeah. It's going straight to under the table payments to DeVante Adams to accept that salary tag. Whatever. I don't ask questions.
Yeah, we are very pleased with the enthusiastic response from our fans during the recent stock offering. Boy, it probably was like, if you want Aaron Rodgers to stay, send X amount of dollars.
For real, like a GoFundMe. Yo, we got to pay Aaron a lot. GoFundMe. I know it doesn't go to the cap. We're just joking around. We're just foobing. Yeah, that's actually sick, though. It's kind of smart.
I never knew that was a thing, really. I never thought of that.
It's basically crowdfunding on a massive level. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you have a BMW. Aaron Fraudgers, boys getting paid.
Got the bag.
Bag acquired.